What's up, Taiwan? I'm Liao with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, has regained the top spot as Asia's most valuable company. According to a report from Bloomberg, the world's largest contract chipmaker squeezed out Chinese conglomerate Tencent for the title. TSMC's stock price has grown by over 6% in May, bringing its market cap to over $450 billion. The company has enjoyed steady growth on the heels of developments in AI and numerous other countries hoping to ramp up their own chip production capacity. Meanwhile, Tencent's advertising revenue has underperformed. The 76th Annual World Health Assembly, the decision-making body of the World Health Organization, kicked off this Sunday. Taiwan was not invited. Countries friendly towards Taiwan called for the island's inclusion into the assembly. Bing Wang has more.
One by one, Taiwan's allies this week called on the World Health Organization to allow Taipei to take part in the World Health Assembly, or WHA. The WHA is the highest decision-making body where global health policy is formed, but Taiwan was not invited.
Discussions such as these should exclude no one, especially not Taiwan with its 23 million people, who successfully united to overcome the pandemic and set an example for the world.
Taiwan should be allowed to be an observer at the WHA and be given meaningful access to all relevant technical meetings.
Until 2016, Taiwan had observer status at the WHA. It was shut out of succeeding meetings because of China's objections. China claims Taiwan as part of its own territory and sees any international recognition of the island nation as an affront to Chinese sovereignty. From Taipei, Taiwan's foreign ministry has lodged a complaint, saying in a press statement that excluding Taiwan because of political pressure from China is not only unjust, but also constitutes a grave risk to global health. While not formally attending the meetings, Taiwan's health minister is in Geneva working on the sidelines.
我们乐意加入这种全球的或者是多国多中心的一些临床试验，在一些新药、新器材的研发上面，或者药品器材的一些引进。
As the WHA's 76th annual meeting got underway in Geneva, hundreds of Taiwan supporters gathered outside the venue, confronting the head of the World Health Organization as he arrived. This is what he had to say about Taiwan's participation.
If member states, we have 194. If they vote in favor, that's their duty, you see?
Yeah, but
so it's for the member states.
But Taiwan's foreign ministry said the country's inclusion isn't dependent on a vote, and the head of the WHO could have issued a direct invitation. Taiwan says it's not looking for pity and having other countries speak up for its inclusion, but instead it is looking to offer its own expertise and learn from other countries in the assembly. Howard Sung and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
Foxconn founder Terry Guo lost his bid to win the presidential nomination of Taiwan's opposition Kuomintang, or KMT. Now speculation is mounting that he'll work against the KMT candidate with the third man in the race. A spokesperson for the Taiwan People's Party said on Monday Guo is virtually guaranteed to work with the party's candidate Ko Wen-je, but on Tuesday she told news site ET Today they'll likely work on policy ideas and Ko is unlikely to pick Guo as a running mate. Ko is looking to disrupt the presidential election in January. It's a three-horse race between him, the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's Lai Ching-te, and KMT candidate Hou You-yi. Taiwan's presidency has never been won by a third-party candidate. Extreme weather events across Taiwan are ramping up amid a historic drought. On Monday night, intense rainfall caused flash flooding in the country's northwest. Meanwhile, the number of wildfires reported in the south from January to April was up 60% on the same period last year, according to the local fire department. Taiwan's Central Weather Bureau has said this could be the country's worst drought in decades. Spring rains have so far done little to refill almost empty reservoirs in the south.
The effect of global warming will make the past event, the event those occurred in the past, will become much more severe, even in terms of rainfall intensity or in terms of the drought.
Work has started on a new science park in southern Taiwan. Once completed, the project could create several thousand employment opportunities. Premier Chen Jianrun was among those breaking ground on a new science park in Taiwan's southwestern county of Chiayi on Monday. Once finished, the project is expected to create 5,700 jobs and generate around $1.2 billion in annual output. It's all part of the rural county's plan to transform its local economy.
厂商带来产值，带来就业机会，带来发展，也必然会带动整个嘉义周遭的所有的消费的水平。
The science park will occupy 88 acres close to Chiayi's high-speed rail station and a local hospital. It will be focused on developing health, agriculture, and smart technologies. Hopes are high for what this new science park will bring to Chiayi. With Taiwan's reputation as a global technology leader, the region is looking to make itself a contender in the high-tech sector. Taiwan's jobless rate reached its lowest point for the month of April in over 2 decades last month. Unemployment fell to 3.5% in April. That's a 0.06 point drop from the month before, and the lowest figure for April since 2000. 7,000 fewer people lost their jobs in April compared to March, while there were only 12,000 newly employed people during the same period. Taiwan Statistics Agency says the lower unemployment rate reflects fewer job losses caused by business closures and downsizing, particularly in the hospitality and food and beverage sectors. These have benefited from the easing of COVID-19 restrictions. Construction of a railway in southwestern Taiwan has done more than just dig up dirt. It's unearthed one of the largest archaeological finds the country has seen in years. Harel Hughes has this report.
This is our museum密室的一部分。那所以我们人骨整次就是在这里进行。
Welcome to Tainan's Museum of Archaeology. Scientists here are analyzing artifacts discovered at Taiwan, an archaeological site in southwestern Chiayi County. What began as a construction of a railway station has now led to the largest archaeological discovery in Taiwan in recent years. The objects can be used to learn about what life was like for inhabitants 2,500 years in the past.
这样子的发掘成果呢，其实也可以让我们有机会可以去确认，它其实是一个原堆积的一个史前的聚落的一个所在。
The site shows evidence of complete settlements, which have been divided into burial and residential areas. This is also the location of the first discovery of human bones in Chiayi. In archaeology, bones can be used to reveal a person's sex, age, diet, and height, and offer multiple clues about what life was like thousands of years ago.
这是我们的大腿骨，然后它又称股票的骨，然后从测量它的骨头的直径，我们可以知道它是男性或女性。那最大直径的话，大概从这边可以看出来是43.83。 那如果它是大于46的话，我们就会知道，我们就可以确定它是男性。然后如果是小于42的话，我们就会知道它是女性。
Along with bones, archaeologists unearthed tools, weapons, and pottery fragments showing traces of hunting and a culture of decorating pottery. They also discovered that ancestors chewed on betel nuts, which left stains on their teeth. Teeth can also be used to determine a person's age.
从这个个体啊，我们可以看到它的上颚只到第2臼齿。 但是它的下颚已经到第3臼齿，也就是说我们的智齿已经长出来，所以从这个情形我们就可以知道，如果有智齿生长完全的话，我们大概可以判断它大概已经35岁以上。
The discoveries from Chiayi are just one part of the story of the island's past. At the Archaeology Museum in Tainan, researchers continue to study these and other items which were dug up, piecing them together to share their story with current and future generations. Leon Lien and Harel Hughes for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of stone lifter Lucia Orbe from Spain's Basque Country. She broke the women's record by lifting a 100-kilogram stone 6 times in 5 minutes. I'm Liao. Take care and see you next time.